Do you struggle with feeling that gratitude from within? Do you have a complaining mind? Then this story is for you. So once upon a time, there was this monastery where the rule was that whoever enters the monastery has to maintain silence, and for an entire period of time, they are not allowed to talk anything. But once you complete one entire year, you're allowed to speak just 2 words. So whoever entered the monastery, they decided to accept, and they took the vow that they would not utter a single word until they complete one entire year, and that they have to only say 2 words when their time arrives. So there was this young boy who joins this monastery. He is told all the rules, he says okay, and he practices silence for a year. After completing 1 year, the head monk calls him and says, "Young man, you have completed a year. I give you the permission to say something that you want to express, but I hope you know the condition. You can express only using 2 words." He thinks for a little while as to how to express, and finally he says, "Bed hard." And then the head monk says, "I understand," and he sends him back. Second year passes. Again, the head monk calls this young boy and says, "Young man, you have completed yet another year. What do you have to say? You can express using 2 words." He again thinks as to how to express, and finally he says, "Food stinks." The head monk nods and sends him back. He completes the 3rd year and again comes back to the head monk. The head monk says, "What do you have to say this time?" And the young man says, "I quit." The head monk simply smiled, looking at the young man, and said, "Young man, I know why you're ready to quit." Instead of focusing on the power of silence in the past 3 years' time, your focus was more so towards what you lack in your life. And so, your practice at the monastery remains incomplete. You may leave this place. The lesson we learn from this story is that when you are constantly in a complaining mode, nitpicking, and in a negative state of mind, you are going further away from the space of gratitude. And so you can't feel that gratitude from within. Whereas the next time you know you are complaining about the smallest of things like the food is not good, maybe there is no salt, maybe the weather is bad, maybe the vehicle is bad. The smallest of things that are happening leading to complaints, catch yourself and ask yourself, is this complaining necessary in the moment? When you shift from complaining to the space of gratitude, saying, "Thank you for this experience. Thank you for this experience. This will pass. Thank you for this experience. Thank you for this failure. Thank you for the low salt in the food. Thank you for the internet not working. Thank you, internet." When you begin to shift from the complaining space to the gratitude space, notice how everything around you begins to shift. And so you will not regret anything in life.